And thank you for joining the Wisdom Circle today. I'm so glad you guys were able to be here. Um, as we do as every Wisdom Circle, before we begin, I'm going to go ahead and start with the two prayers. Divine Spirit, we gather here in the light of love and truth. We call upon the light of protection to surround and hold this sacred space. May it shield each of us, body, mind, and soul, as open to the wisdom. We invite our spirit guides, loving ancestors, and benevolent angels to join us. Walk with us as we seek truth, insight, and healing. Grant us the clarity to receive what is most needed at this time. For our highest good, the good of our families, our communities, and this earth. We open our hearts, a portal of remembrance, where wisdom flows freely and even our challenges become sacred teachers. We open our hearts, we release fear, we step into divine remembrance, and so it is, and so it shall be. Directly connected to the divine and to all that is, I now call upon Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please come in and connect with us now. We ask that you protect us, uplift us, and inspire us to live in alignment with our highest and greatest good. Surround us with your wings of love and stand before us, blessing our energy with your angelic qualities of strength, courage, and truth. Please clear our energy and vibration, completely releasing all negative energy, limiting beliefs, fears, illusions, and negative energetic imprints present in our energy and physical being. Please release anything that is blocking us from fully and completely experiencing the love and light present in every moment. Release all that no longer serves us into the light of the divine and fill the void with unconditional love, light, and compassion. Archangel Michael, we ask that you use your sword of light to cut away all doubt, fear, guilt, or negativity which is around us. Cut any and all cords which are draining our energy and vitality across the lines of time, and assist us in reintegrating our light and personal power which has been drained back into our being now. Please guide us on our path and help us to accomplish our authentic purpose according to divine will, for the highest and greatest good. And so it is, we thank you. Amen. Okay, we'll see what Spirit has to say for to the Wisdom Circle. What messages do they bring? Oh, wow. We're in a phase right now. Right away, just uh the solar plex chakra came up. So I'm gonna tell you right now, when I do energy healing in the solar plex chakra, it's for me, it's spleen, stomach, and how I always envision it and how Spirit always has showed me is like we're plowing the fields. So whatever you have created, whatever you have worked on that, any movement forward, I'm hearing self work, self personal healing, personal work, workshops, creating businesses, connections. All of this is time to go ahead and move forward with these things that you have done. All this creation, it's time to move forward. Relationships, connections. This is the biggest time, the biggest movement. This is telling me movement. This is movement forward. It is very strong. So just like how the sun nourishes this earth and has everything growing, and then we will move forward. That's what it is movement forward. It's the growth that you are going to experience. It's going to expand. Do not be afraid of this growth that is coming. You may not see it. One of the things that I have learned along this way is that actually self-doubt, self beliefs, or thinking things are not going to work out, actually slows us down from achieving what we have already. I have to always say this, already the visions that we've already seen of ourselves, that where we're going, what we're feeling, our true north, how we're seeing things. And it's funny that I say that because look at how we're seeing things. Here's awareness, being fully aware of what we want, or our truth, what we're seeing, what we're receiving. It's like we're the vessels now, we're the temples, we're receiving the messages and trusting that. And this is the thing, is that we are receiving this and we have to trust this is how I always see it, is we can hinder that. We can I always feel like I'm going to say stagnation in our lives is because we overthink things. We know in our heart where we're going, and all of a sudden we catch our breath, we hold our breath, and we have self doubt. So we stop the movement forward because it kind of gets scary, right? We have to question: is this truth? Is it really what I'm supposed to be doing? All these little things that go on that detour us and stop us, right? Because here's the waiting game, feeling like it's not moving forward at all, like things are not happening. But they're saying, yeah, because look, this is the prosperity begins. It is where you're supposed, exactly where you're supposed to be. They're saying you've already planted everything. Everything's coming in. Sometimes here's the waiting. This is what they're saying right now. It may not all be depend on you. Sometimes you're waiting on someone else. It's all alignment. I feel it's like they're showing me the energetic alignment. That's what you're waiting for it all to hit. But here's the what they're saying is trust in the process. If you see the two hands, you're not alone. You're moving forward. Your people are coming in. What you wanted. Oh, I love it when they really. I mean, I'm talking about, and it really comes up because look at you harvest and material harvest. You have everything you need. You've done the work. You have all the experiences, the knowledge, and everything you need to move forward. Trust in the process. Again, you trust in the process. Don't fear that you don't have it. You don't fear that you don't have any connections. Because look at you have the power and courage to move forward. Whatever has felt made you stop or not feel like you're going to move forward, you're moving forward really fast. You have victory and success. You have a lot of victory and success moving forward. So this is telling me in these darkest moments, in this darkest moments, you're going to triumph over it. And these in this darkest moment where you're feeling, oh my God, it's not coming through. These things are not happening. What I needed to happen. That they're like, no, take a deep breath. And this is another thing. Remember the 5 breaths. Your first breath is your breath of life, right? And we count it down. The fourth is you fill your body. Let the oxygen, let the energy flow. Feel your fingers, feel your feet, feel your whole body. Let it flow. And the third, you are safe. Number 2 is calm. And number 1, you're at peace. Ground yourself back into self. Bring yourself back because you know in your truth where you're going, where the energy is coming towards you, the experiences that you want. I love this. If you have been waiting, this is the thing, emotional withdrawal. This is what they're saying. It's not withdrawing from the world, it's coming back into center, coming back into self, seeing the vision where you want. It's like the ocean. Oceans is so expansive, right? It's like huge. And that's the thing, is your energy, bring it back to self and you see your pathway. It's bigger than you think. Do not trust that there's like, do not, how they're saying it, um, oh, the word they're saying discouraged. Do not get discouraged of what you're seeing right now because it's not really the truth. It's what you're thinking. It's like an illusion. You really know your truth because every time they're sounding, every time you have come back to center, you're able and you that's when you have movements. That's when the things start to flow right. It's when we get that sinking feeling that your stomach's dropping, you're not sure, did you're second guessing everything. That's the misalignment. And I always feel this is energy. Negative energy does not want you to move forward. Negative energy does not want you to bring in the right people. So you got to take your power back. Like they said, your power, your back, your courage. You got to bring it back and be that power. Push through it. Say negatives. They're not going to. None of that energy is in your on your pathway. So you're just like, no, I don't accept that. I accept this. And I actually have to say, I did happen to me once. Like this past weekend, this week was like a little hard. Like, oh, I'm not going to make my rent. No, no, no. I said no. I said I was going to make my rent. I said, Spirit, this is what I need. I need this. I made it. I have no issues. And it was like and I said I'm trusting. Everything is going to be provided that you want provided. Trust, have faith. You have, and I have blind faith. And rejoice in your celebration. Here it is. You're going to be celebrating the material and spiritual prosperities of your life. Things are going to start to flow. You may not feel like it's, oh, we're waiting on this. It is going to flow. Here's the thing. Right now, the way this world and the energies are a little volatile, I have to say this, that timelines are not set because we can see a pathway, but because people they're energetically, your pathway's still set. But if other people are involved, it kind of hinders. But stay your course. This is why I'm saying stay your course, stay your vision. Things are going to come in. Don't they're saying like don't this is how they're showing it to me. Expand your energy and just give it out. Be open. So you're just open to bring it back to center. Ground yourself. An energetic block of anything negative, you stay your course. They're really showing me that it's about you coming back into center. You will be successful. Any blockages, anything that is coming out of you feel that are going to be that are hindering, like right now, obstacles and challenges, things that may be coming in, you're waiting for things that you're like just waiting or are falling apart. No, it's an illusion. It's shifting you into something better. I always say these orbs are showing you the way. Don't panic. Just take a moment, regroup with self, and you're going to see the way. It's sometimes you're getting the message, just wait. It's not what it seems, right? Just wait. Don't panic. Take a moment. You're going to move forward. Because look at the fertility. This is the most fertile time of your lives you're going to ever be. And this doesn't mean some may have this is I mean they're showing me different ways because I'm getting weddings. People are creating their weddings, this life, this new beginning, this joint effort, like you're birthing something new. It could be a business, it could be connections, it can be I'm hearing this is funny because they're saying even a romance, it's all being created right now. This is the most fruitful time of your life. Yeah, foundation and achievements. I'm hearing you are really going to get recognized. You've already put down everything that you needed, and you are going to be growing in what you see. You already have everything, and it's already there. The rainbow is telling me it's prosperous. It's going to be continuous. Do not fear. Look at what you have created. You're continuing to create even more. Trapped in fear. This is what they're saying is about you stepping out of the overthinking, the over, this is mental, doubting. This is what I'm hearing, doubting yourself. Is this truly what it is? I can be saying something, and this is what, Spirit says. It ultimately, it's the grounding yourself, taking those deep breaths and trusting. You have made these steps forward and you have been successful. You have to stay in your gains. You have to look back like you're not the same person and you have achieved more. You're not losing, you're gaining even more than what you think. Because this is tells me wisdom. People are waiting to receive your wisdom. So this is telling me, even if you don't have a business, but you're going to be in front of people talking, you're going to come across people, you're going to give them this, like you're partaking, you're sorry, they're going to say it like this, offloading everything, the downloads that you're receiving, the messages that you just are wanting to come out. And all of a sudden it's like you have a conversation, you say hi, and you have to say something. And it's going to be really, a lot of things are going to be coming out. This is what it's telling me to you. This is about contracts, something about connections and contracts that they are going to be really, it's like you have the way of making the contracts are going to be read and accepted. This is what I'm hearing. They're ready to move forward and signing of contracts. People are ready to receive. You are moving forward. They want me to get. This is the psychic tarot cards, the oracle. So They want me to do one more. Let me see what they're saying. What message are they? I love it. Firm foundation. Trust in that. Everything's rooted. You've done this. You've done the work and you're ready to go forward. Don't trust in that. It's like sometimes you feel like, oh, do I still have to do work? No, you already have it. You have the foundation to move forward. Trust in and everything that you built, it is going to continue to build. You are rock. This is what I heard. You're rock solid. You got to keep going. Trust in the process. Have faith. They're not going to let you down, like your guides and everyone that's guiding you, the people around you that are waiting here. I'm getting also another thing is the reaching out, the partnerships and alliances, it's communication. They're waiting for you just to say something. But what I'm getting is also being really truthful when you communicate. So it comes across genuine and clear. Okay. So be very aware of that. I'm going to use the spell casting cards right now. It's so funny because you have a lot of inspiration to move forward. You're getting like this. It's like we're the spring, this new step in your life, and it's inspiring you to do things, to try new things, to live your life, have new experiences, new connections, new way forward, even how to do a business. Things are getting really more inspiration in your life. But the one thing they're saying is have compassion, not for you have compassion for everyone else but yourself. Remember, you need to have compassion. You can't push yourself and not and then word they're telling me is be very compassionate and gentle. Have grace for self. There's a lot of it they're telling me with self. It's not just the world that you have compassion for. Sometimes they say you forget about yourself, and they're saying have compassion for yourself. In doing so, it releases a lot of that stress as well. Oh, and they're also saying some may feel like you may not feel connected anymore, or just you're over it. This is also saying you, oh, thank you. You can give compassion without having to like really put yourself out there. In other words, this is what I do is that sometimes tapping into everyone in the world can be very draining on my energy, and because I have so much compassion and it really affects me. So I just actually ask my angels to go ahead on my compassion. Anything that I want to send to heal, I send it to out to them. So you're not draining yourself as well. So let's see what they have, the message we have here. A lot of protection around you at this time right now. Um, wow, okay. A lot of protection, and the things that you're moving forward in your life. It's always funny. They're like, sometimes you're looking at, oh, maybe I shouldn't do something. You're protected. There, I don't know if someone's gotten in a situation or gotten out of like, I don't know, a business deal contract, and it was actually because you were protected. For some reason, it didn't go through. It was protection. I'm hearing it was a lot of protection. It's like, here's the thing, it's not going to end, it's just going to look in a different way. It's like the same thing but with different, I'm going to say this is how they're saying it, characters. So this tells me different people but the same kind of deal, but in a structured differently with different people. So this is like, you do not be afraid that something fell apart. It's only being shifted to different people because it's different energy. You have requested, they're saying you put in your order on the type of people you want to work with or you want to deal with. This is also saying relationships. This is all going for relationships. I'm going to start with, they want me to go back to work, the jobs and the works and the contracts. That things are moving in a different direction, but it's almost, it's going to be, it's like, um, okay, I'm going to say it how they're saying it. Same deal, but different characters tells me different people. It's going to be structured in a different, how do they say, not different way, that's me. Okay, they're saying it's same deal, different people, be it's honest, and this is what they're saying, up and up. So this is telling me very honest and truthful people, not something that it comes, they're saying something and it falls away, or they do something deceitful. These are the energies that are moving forward, that you're moving towards, is really honest and it, a lot of protection, and the deals that you're trying to create are going to be much better than you expected. um this is also telling me protection from if you have made the decision to I'm heard the word disengage. This is even kind of like what's the word I'm going to use, is what they're saying is um, I mean, okay, thank you. No contact or with anyone, or you're changing relationships and you're saying, no, I'm not dealing with this anymore. That you're very protected in that it those things are going to shift and you're going to find you have more protection and not dealing with those people anymore. A lot of traveling is going to be coming up, whether it's by car or it might not be right now, like in the next week, but it's like more in the summer. I'm feeling more in the summer that you'll be traveling. But if you are supposed to go traveling in the next month or two, or even the next week, that you will, it would be, it's going to be a really profound trip. A lot of connections, but in the right way, that you're really going to start seeing things clearer. Uh, excuse me, it's almost feeling like when things haven't worked out and you're doing these connections, you're making these trips, and you're just waiting for things to move forward. And this is telling me, yeah, you're starting to come out of this darkness and moving forward to the light. There's a lot of guidance. You're not going to stand alone. And prosperity. This is why I'm saying they're showing me a lot of prosperity, and they're saying trust because there's happiness coming your way. So a lot of prosperity. If you've been waiting for that money, see how it is starting to flow. It is going to be opening up, and you can trust that, and that things are going to. And this is not just money. They're saying this is not just money. This is being prosperous in your life with relationships, connections. Things are finally going to start going your way. Things are going to move forward. The people that are coming towards you are going to be what you asked for. Because I always say you put in your order and now you're going to be receiving that. So you're moving forward to something very beautiful, a lot of prosperity. And they're saying just trust in the messages you're receiving, what you're hearing intuitively, what you're in your heart, what it's telling you, what you're hearing from your guides and your angels. I always say the divine. And earth, because I always get energy from the trees and everything around here. They're telling me, listen and just ground yourself. A lot of happiness. So this is what it is. It's bringing happiness because you've asked, you requested that you want to be in a different state of life, a state of a different being. How you feel in your own life. Let's see what they have to say. What other message do you have for the wisdom circle? Oh, okay. One of the things that you may be pushing yourself, I love it. I'm going to end with one. Well-being. You do need to take care of yourself. One of the messages that I've been working on a lot of bodies, people are pushing themselves and saying, okay, I can do this. And then all of a sudden they're just crashing out, right? They're saying, no, you need to start to really pace yourself and listen to your body. It may need to take a day where you disconnect from the phone, from anything, and just being quiet and listen to your body. If your body needs to hydration, drink. Don't say, oh, postpone it. This is where what the postponing, like we can say, oh, I have ADD, we forget. No, what happens is we're not grounded into ourselves. We're not grounded in our body. So we're not listening. We dismiss, and they're saying no longer dismiss yourself. You need to start really taking care of yourself because things are going to speed up, and the things that you've wanted to create, it's going to get really busy. But they want you to be very self-aware of self and your needs. Your needs comes first, and that's how everything falls into place. When it's chaotic within your body, the whole outside, your energy is going to reflect that. So they're saying come back to self, take care of yourself, be kind and respectful to self. You have, there's like, it's very important. I'm getting, that's very important. Here it is, career change. I love this because it doesn't necessarily mean like you're going to get a whole new career. Some may get an offer to do a new career. It's just it's a really a way of being, of what do you want? I always take this now as, what do you want to do for your life? You get to choose. It's expansive. You're the captain of your ship. You create your business, your life, your work. Even if you're in working a 9 to 5 job or 8 to 5, however they want to say, and you can create that happiness in there, how you want your career to be. It is going to be expansive. I'm seeing some are going to move into a different career, a whole different career. Like it's like going to change, but it's something you're stepping into that is something that you've always wanted, but you were maybe curious about, but not really sure if it would work out. They're saying, yeah, you're going to change and it is going to work out, because look, it's going to end with good luck. A lot of good luck is coming within this energy that I'm feeling right at this moment. For this week is a lot of good luck. So what you have been asking for, it's really going to come in. So just trust in that things are starting to move forward in your life in a much better, much better and faster way. Okay, we're going to use the Sword of Light, the angels, archangels, Sword of Light cards. Let's see what the message is, what we have today for the wisdom circle. Beautiful messages. And if for some reason I've been asked to be pulling the divine masters, they've been wanting to give everyone messages. So it's very profound. Usually I don't pull that deck, but lately it's been wanting to come up. So we're going to be adding that deck this week. Let's see. What message do we have for? Ooh, okay. I'm going to tell you. This is just really, really amazing. I'm going to tell you this um because they're showing me to pull. Okay, so I got to put this all together. I'm so excited because I love it when it ends. Someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Let me tell you this. I love these cards because it doesn't necessarily mean Someone's single and they're going to have a relationship. I like this because this also tells me this is many layers. This tells me someone new's coming in. So this is the person that's coming in. This is people. I'm going to say connections. You're making new connections that are really on a very higher vibration, connections that are soul connections, that are meant to here to continue. You may be in a relationship that gets stronger. Here's another thing that your connections get stronger. And just like Jay, you're like, who are you? You can be in that relationship. All of a sudden, you guys start changing, and you're like, who? You're like new people. This is the thing: is you become new people. You're vibrating higher together. So this becomes a new way of being, right? Also, these new people that are coming in are just I'm going to say this because they're showing me right now a new relationship. You'll have instant connection. It's almost like you sit there and you'll start talking, and like hours go by. You're like, oh my gosh, and then you're inseparable after that. So be open to receive a new relationship. And like I said, new friendships, new community. Things are coming in and moving much faster. And it is beautiful. I have to say this: the light that I see around it is very beautiful. So in that case, they're saying, don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. And this is what I was talking about, a new way of being. If you were at odds with someone, a relationship, and it wasn't working out or something, it may change. Like all you guys are new. Like this is a whole new relationship because you have decided to have communication and you're new people, you're new beings now. You know, you have a different way of thinking, how to communicate. This also tells me even if you have I'm hearing like a relative. I'm hearing relative. If you're not in a good standing with a relative and you wanted to make amends, this is telling me you are going to make amends. There is going to be some new connections with that. But like I said, the energy shows me you are all maturing, and so that's where you're going, and it's a whole new relationship. It won't be the same. One of the things they wanted me to tell you is don't look at the past. Don't carry it with you if you want to make these changes. You got to move forward. You got to start. It's like an agreement between the two. We start now and we can move forward. That's what I'm hearing as well. And another time, like, you will know on how to make those changes, like the agreements when you have that connection. No, it's not yet time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So if you're feeling like things that you want to go ahead and just start something new or to shift, and you're getting this feeling like, oh, I should really stay, but you want, like, you're so afraid you're going to do it, they're saying, wait, pause a minute. Because remember, it's not what it seems. Things are being moved out of your way for the same projects, but the things are going to be a new like player. I'm going to say it this way because they're showing me like new players, a new way of structuring it, but it's not over. This is what I'm saying, not over. You're going to have things moving forward. Um, Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So this tells me some of you may be doing communities. So like in front of communities speaking, making the connections. And also there's this thing right now, one-on-one, when you come across someone, you have something to say that's really profound that people start to notice. And it's going to be really big and it's going to grow. So don't be afraid to shine. If you have almost like this urge to speak, they're saying speak because you're being pushed. I'm hearing spirit is pushing you to finally speak your truth, what you want, what your I mean, they're going to put it this way: your imprint, what you want to leave onto this in this world, what you and you have the wisdom. You're here to say it. Don't be afraid to step into it and speak your truth. Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. And this is what I've learned is what do you truly want? Be truly full honest. This is where it comes with the journal. They're saying, remember going back to root, get the journal with the pencil and the eraser. When you were little, you were truthful in how you wanted to create things. So now it's a time to be really truthful. What do you really truly want? And that's where you write it out, and then you read it, and you're like, is that truly? You keep evaluating, and it keeps growing, it gets bigger, and then you come down to what you truly want. Then you bring out the pen, right? It's permanent. You move forward. Embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. See, she's writing what I say. Get the journal out. What do you truly want? You are going forward. You're creating. You are the manifester. You're creating it, but you're also being guided. I always say your downloads from your guides and higher self. You're gonna get a lot of message to move forward in your true and your true. I always say that like true north, your truth. Whew. This is me very powerful. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Seriously, with a big smile. You're going to be really happy because look, it ends with, again, abundance. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that the sources will heal your financial challenges. Have faith. Again, they want me to pull this because look it. I'm going to show you something. How is it that all of these are the same thing and I'm just shuffling you seeing it? We have the abundance, right? Then we have prosperity and happiness and good luck, right? The prosperity, the happiness, and good luck, right? And then remember, you have the rejoice and celebration and material and spiritual prosperity. Have faith. Your financial problems are almost over and you're moving forward. You have faith in that. It's almost over and a welcome abundance into your life. So what I was saying is don't fret that they're not coming right now, but they are. That things are being shifted to the right way, the right energy and the truth. The truthful what you want in your life and how things are going to be created in your life. You're stepping out of this old energy, these old connections that did not align with you, that did not work, that wasn't going to be aligned any longer with you. That's why things may not have worked out because it was a different energy. You're a different person, you're a different being, you're aligned in a different way, and you're moving forward. All right, guys, I'm gonna see what the Divine Masters, because they want me to pull. The Divine Masters have a message for you guys today. Let's see what the Divine Masters message for the Wisdom Circle community. What message do you have for the Wisdom Circle? Ooh, okay. All right. Let's see what they have. Very, very interesting. We have Guru Ramdas, miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. This is funny because this is what it makes me think. If you've had things have not come into to being that you've been waiting for, it is. Trust in it. Have faith. It's almost like they say you have to have blind faith. That's when you say, okay, I'm going to trust because I've seen it before. I let it go. I let it play out the way it's supposed to play out. I can't let anything stop me from going forward. I am moving forward now. Oh, oh gosh. Here we go. Your message. The blessings of Guru Ramdas are with you now. Even if the odds are stacked against you, you are being guided to expect miracles. If you feel that there are energies, people, or situations trying to stop you from being yourself or from living the life you feel called to live, know that by staying connected to God, you will prevail. Don't allow anyone or anything to stand between you and your dreams. By staying committed to your vision, you allow what may seem impossible to become reality. The divine masters want you to know that all things are possible and that you are worthy of light, healing, abundance, and support. If you feel that the miracle you need is too huge to achieve, then you must know that you are only limited by your mind. Don't measure what seems possible, just trust and let miracles become your reality. All right. So then we have Lady Venus. I just gotta find Lady Venus. Here we go. Lady Venus is light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. Here we go. Here's your message. For hundreds and thousands of years, those on earth have prayed for a better way. You were born in response to those prayers. You were called to earth on a mission. Everything you have faced, overcome, and healed from is preparation for leaving a legacy. You are someone who will make a great change. This work can be overwhelming, though, so the universe won't place any expectations or pressure on you, but just by making small shifts, you are showing those around you what is possible. If you feel you're constantly helping, healing, and guiding others, that's because this is a calling from deep within your soul. Lady Venus is here now to give you a surge of power and inspiration to take this work further. Don't be afraid. You're right on track. You're supposed to be connecting. I always feel that you guys are here to really connect and help a lot of people. People will know your name. Green Tara, healing light, wellness unfolding, knowing that healing is a journey. Your message. The blessings of Tara are surrounding you now, and you are being guided to know that healing isn't linear, but more like a spiral. When you set the intention to heal, the intention itself initiates a pathway that is similar to a spiral. At times, you will feel like you are overflowing with a vitality, and at others, you will feel drained. There may even be moments when you feel you are revisiting something you thought you had overcome. But this revisiting is actually an opportunity to see how far you have come on the road to recovery and wholeness. Right now, the spiral energies that surround you are creating space, pathways, and doorways for you to move closer to the truth that you are whole, healed, and complete. Don't let fears or limitations get between you and the miracles that you have experienced and the miracles that are yet to happen. This is a journey to fearlessness and liberation, and you are closer to freedom than ever. Take the next step. And then we'll end with Moria, spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Your message. A powerful spiritual force field of light is surrounding you at this time. It is important to let go of any dramas or energies that aren't serving you. Remove yourself from situations that are heavy or draining. Retreat from harsh people and places so that you can feel safe and connect with what is important to you and will lead to the accent of your soul. You are being guided to remember that there is a powerful light within you and that has the ability to teach you many lessons. In order to connect with this light, it is important to be able to let down your defense, and Moria and Angels of Light are here to help you determine who is in your world has your best interest at heart and who has ulterior motives. Trust in what you know, what you feel, and most importantly, what is being revealed to you now. And they're asking me to actually give you one more. They've asked me to do one more. Oh, okay. There we go. Helaron, divine emergence. Be seen. Let the world know your gifts. Okay, this is what you're moving into. Helaron has a message for you. Your message. It is time to come out of hiding and be seen. Energetically, you have taken some time to retreat and recharge, which has been highly beneficial for your mental and emotional well being. But now it's time to emerge. Don't get too comfy or fall into old ways of being, because that old you wants to hide what sorry because the old you wants to hide or old fears of persecution or judgment makes you feel that you need to. You weren't born to suffer in this lifetime. You were born to surmount challenges and embrace and share your gifts. If you have been holding back or hiding a part of yourself in order to fit in or conform, you are being encouraged to break the pattern and be seen in all of your glory. You are a powerful teacher and healer with the ability to break outworn family cycles and help others radiate their brightest light. Your personal journey shows others what is possible for them. But to do this, it has to be shared. Let all your gifts be shared. Whew, very powerful. And then I'm going to end like we always do with Goddess Isis. She has the last with the message for you. What message do you have for Wisdom Circle today, Goddess Isis? What is the message you have for the Wisdom Circle? The guidance you have for them this week? Wow. All right. Wisdom Circle, what are the messages you need to receive, give them this week? Oh, hey, there we go. Talisman of Potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing the physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. This is amazing. I have to say this because I keep going back to the basics, the journals we talked about, going back to that helps connect, because I always call that automatic writing, connecting to source. They help bring the message, it helps focus you on your pathway. You can see it clearly. This is going to be important to have a practice like that. Go back into, have an altar, doing prayers. Takes 2 minutes to speak to spirit. You can talk to God all the time. You can talk to the divine, how you want to call him, whoever you're connected. Have that message, have that connection. Start working on that. But I'm hearing it's going back into the basics. I had a client that said it works. Doing the journals really helped him focus and see the clarity and his pathways. And he did a journal for work, family, and then whatever. And he did another journal for personal. And so he's saying it really has worked. So that's one of the tools that you can actually start to work on. As Spirit has been saying, go back, get the journals. Really it's that reflection of where you want to go. Divine Guardian. This is a time of significant spiritual growth and healing. You are protected during this time by the love and strength of Divine Mother Isis. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Your divine guardian protects you now. Let go, trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, as there's only divine love beneath the surface of this present situation. And just like the protection, you're really protected, so trust in everything that you do, you are going to be protected. Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now as a man or a woman. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into this world. This is your power you're stepping into. Pyramid of light, psychic protection. As a being of light, darker energies may at times seek to interfere with your spiritual progress. There is nothing to fear and only awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. The Pyramid of Light confirms that the energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is now time for that interference to cease completely through loving divine power. All right. I want to thank you, everyone, for being here at the Wisdom Circle. I greatly appreciate you being here. Remember, have patience and love yourself and compassion for self. Take the time to come back to center. Remember, it's the 5 breaths. Have peace and enjoy your week. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time. Love you guys.